How's it going, guys? We're going to be playing a quick 5v5 match with Petal. We're going to be using his legendary Spacebook skin. We are playing in the 3.1 update. This is a ranked game 5v5. And this game is going to be a solo queue game. So we're going to be trying to see if there's anything we could do here. Because I have been having a bit of a hard time playing with solo queue lately. But hopefully we can turn the tides around here. Alright, so right now we're going to be heading mid lane. Let me just check the volume levels real quick. Alright, looking pretty solid. We're going to be heading mid lane here. We do see Rona trying to make an early invade. Not sure if the enemy knows she's there. We do have this... Ozo here, who got the crystal buff. We're going to try to clear out this wave right here. We do have Gwen in the mid lane. Going to try to put some harassment on her. Try to get some damage off. Doing pretty solid chip damage there. Gonna lace down some more minions, trying to keep up this pressure. This point I will probably go bot lane and try and help Churnwalker because he is against the Saw and he doesn't have much damage output to do anything there. We do want to be careful against Saw because we are pretty frail. Gonna use my B. Gonna try to focus on him here. He is gonna harass me there. I do have to try to get away. Gonna pop my flask here. He is full auto right now, so I don't want to engage at this point. My minions are doing solid damage. He is going to be able to re-heal. Just going to try to clear out these minion waves. We do have Oso, who is jungling. Not sure how that's going to work out. Going to try to go for my heal right now. No, we do see that he returned. We're going to luckily be able to get away just with a sliver of health. And we are going to be retreating at this point because there's not much we could do. Doesn't look like he's going to want to go for that turret, which is good news for us. Gives us a bit more breathing room here. Churnwalker returned back to the lane, so luckily he didn't capitalize on that. Not sure if he's in our jungle, doesn't look like it. We are just going to join Churnwalker, trying to get some lane pressure. Buck's going to be heading mid lane against his res. Looks like an equal fight at the moment. Res is top, Ozo's still jungling. We're going to try to go into this turret here. Do want to be careful because we don't want to go against fully auto Saw because he is going to be doing some major damage. He does activate his full auto, so we do have to be careful when we're around him. Going to try to keep my distance here. This point I am going back to my jungle just to try to get some farm. Try to get some higher levels pretty quick. Don't see anyone taking our heal camp, so I am just going to go for it. Then I will go ahead and try to get the weapon buff as well. Because again, no one's going for it, so it is just wasted resources at this point. Ozo is going to be invading the enemy jungle. Does look like he's going to be able to get their heal camp, which is going to help us out. Hopefully he can start doing a bit more damage late game. This point I will return back to lane. Vox does look like it might go down here because he is getting ganked. Does look like he's going to go down there. Tony did die under the tower though. However, Gwen might be able to capitalize on that sacrifice. Here I'm going to go straight for the tower, trying to get some damage in. We do have Saw returning. We have to be careful. He is full auto now. Going to set down some vision. Going to try to get rid of enemy vision here. Going to try to focus on the Saw. Gonna pop my flask. He is full auto now, which is fortunate for us. Gonna pop my running shoes, trying to get away because we do know a full auto Saw will quickly burn us down. So we do not want to be in the line of fire there. Gotta be careful. He is full auto. We do gotta be careful here. Gonna try to get up the kill here. Does look like we're gonna be able to get it. Unfortunately, we went down as well there. We committed a bit too much. Hopefully, Churnwalker could take this buff just to deny it from that enemy team. Does seem like I overcommitted. It was an error in my part right there. We do have Ozo mid lane with that Vox trying to get the better of this Gwen. But Ozo is going to retreat, go back to the farm. Will it pay off late game? I'm not sure at this point. Gonna get back to my lane. We do see that there is the enemy team is gonna be pushing top lane. Unfortunately, Rona is not there to defend. Tony is gonna take her down. Does look like our top lane is gonna be going down here. That was a misplay in Rona's part. So is back. We do gotta be careful. Churnwalker's not here. Does seem like there's a fight going on mid lane. Ozo is coming, but at this point, doesn't seem like he's landed a successful gank, so don't know if he's going to be of much use to us. Top turret did go down there. Also, again, choosing to not want to gank. Very questionable what his motives are here because it doesn't seem like he's helping us out much there. This one I'm going to have to retreat. Ozo just invading the enemy jungle. Doesn't look like it's going to do much. Really just looks like he's putting us at a pretty poor position here. We are going to go mid lane. No point of going bottom lane trying to deal with this Saw on our own. We do have our ultimate now. We're going to try to get this Gwen. She is going to be able to retreat. I'm going to pop my ultimate. Try to get some damage done there. Going to lay down some vision. And then I am going to be trying to take down this mid lane here. We do have to be careful. Saw coming through. Going to evade his B ability. Gonna try to keep my distance. Really just trying to focus on these minions. Gwen is going to come in. Going to activate my ultimate. We were able to take her down there, which is pretty good for us. I'm gonna use my B to avoid his ability there. I'm gonna be able to take him out. Seems like he did overcommit. Here we're gonna try to get this mid lane, try to get some solid damage in. Looking at top lane, doesn't look like they're going to try to defend this middle lane, which is good news for us as we can start putting a bit more damage onto the field. Looks like this mid turret is going to be going down here. Bot lane is starting to get a wave there. Doesn't look like Vox has the map awareness to be able to recognize it. So not sure I'm going to be able to get there on time. Does seem like our teammates are not really paying attention to what's going on in the map. Accidentally popped my flash there. I'm just going to try to get rid of this minion wave here before they do too much damage. We have a fight going mid lane. Looks like it was an even match, although I do think Churnwalker is going to go down here. I'm trying to focus my attention on this bottom lane. We're able to pick up another kill, which is going to be great. Gonna try to set down more of these minions as we do see that they are starting to deplete, so we are going to try to set down some more here. Got pretty solid kills, but our middle turret did go down. Have to be careful. Don't know where all of our enemies are, so we are going to try to take this turret here. I'm going to activate my ultimate here, try to get some solid damage. Does look like our middle lane is getting attacked. We were able to take down that turret. I'm going to keep pushing, but we do see that Gwen is here. So I'm going to retreat now. gonna be going for a heal buff here, trying to deny it from that Gwen, so she can't invade our jungle. Gonna also try to get the weapon buff as well. Looking at Ozo at this point, I mean, he does have some kills under his belt, so not too bad of a teammate, but I am going to try to take the weapon buff here. Gwen does look like she's going to be pushing bot lane, so I'm going to be trying to stay in that area. We do have them pushing top lane. Looks like it is going to go down. After this, I am going to be returning back to the base. Looks like mid lane could use some help. Fortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do that at this point. Going to try to go on this Tony. Don't think it's going to be enough. He was able to get away with a sliver of health. Middle turret did go down. Gonna pop my flash. Don't think it's gonna be enough. Does look like we're gonna be going down. Ringo is gonna pop his ultimate. We are gonna be going down. Ozo at this point does look like he AFK'd at this point. Rona is gonna be pushing top lane. Looks like he did come back. Fortunately, Rona did get the enemies to come back to their lane, which is going to relieve the pressure that they were putting on us. This point, I'm going to go top lane, try to take down that turret. Gonna start laying down some minions. Hopefully we can get a big enough wave here to try to push this turret in. The turret is fairly low health, so I do think we're going to be able to take it out. There we go. Bottom turret's down. Gonna try to push this next turret as well. Enemy's middle turret is going to be going down, so that's good for us. Hopefully we can get some damage done to this turret as well. So is pushing bot lane. Doesn't look like our Vox is going to be able to respond to it in time. This point I am going to retreat, try to help Vox out here, because I doubt he's going to be able to handle this, what's going down in bot lane. We're able to get there, almost died, did have to be careful. Not going to bother using my flash, I am just going to go bot lane. I'm going to go back to base, try to get some health regen. Luckily there we are able to get some towers back, so it does look like we're starting to equal the playing field. Gold lead is not too bad, so it's still anyone's game here. I'm going to be trying to take our jungles, trying to get us back into this gold lead. I'm going to go for this bottom lane, trying to clear it, just to make sure this minion wave doesn't get too severe. Black Claw does land. Unfortunately, my team is going to try going for it. I don't think it's a good idea, just because all the enemies are up on the field here. Yeah, it looked like a very wrong choice for our teammates here to try to get this Black Claw when everyone was still on the field. They are going to pay for it. They're all going to be going down. It's not much we could have done there. It was just a bad call on their part to try to force an objective when everyone was still on the field. Questionable why they did it, but nevertheless, it's going to happen. I don't know if we're going to be able to defend this. Again, it was just a very wrong call to try to take that objective when everyone was still up. It was very questionable, and I think this will be the reason why we aren't able to take this game. This saw is going to be bursting us down. We are going to have to go back. They are going to be taking our top lane again. I don't know why my teammates tried to take this objective so soon. Didn't look like the right time. And again, I guess it just shows the importance of waiting for the right time to take these objectives. Because if not, you are going to give the enemy team the opportunity they've been waiting for to make a major comeback. So again, guys, it's very important you guys just recognize, when you should take objectives, and it's definitely not when the enemy team is up, especially when they had a gold lead at that point. There should have been no reason why we should have gone for that objective. There was no point. Runa is getting fairly low. I'm just going to retreat because our enemies are coming back to life, so I don't want to be too far into their jungle, not having many escape. We were able to defend this Black Claw push, which is pretty good. If we could try to secure objectives at more appropriate times, I still think we have a chance. But if my teammates do go for that attempt to try to get the objectives when all of our enemies were alive, I don't think we're going to be able to come out on top that way. So hopefully they did learn from that, but I'm not sure. Rona is going to be trying to take some jungles from their camp, which should help us out. Fight's breaking out mid lane. Really hope my team doesn't commit just because we're not all there. We're going to try to head there, try to help out. Rona is going to be split pushing, which should help. I'm going to pop my running boots. I'm going to try to keep my distance, pop my ultimate. I'm going to try to get this crystal buff. We were able to pick up those kills. I do want to try to get my team to go for Ghost Wing here. Fortunately, Ghost Wing is going to be focused on me, so I'm going to have to retreat for a bit and then come back. Enemy team is here. Gonna try to harass. Doesn't look like we're gonna be able to take Ghost Wing. At this point, I don't feel comfortable taking it, so I am just gonna retreat. Looks like we took too long to mobilize there. Doesn't look like my team is backing up, which is quite unfortunate because again, at this point it looks like we took too long. We have to retreat at this point because everyone is back in the map, but my team's refusing, so it doesn't look like it's gonna play out too well for us. Gonna try to defend this bottom lane minion wave that's coming through. Again, this minion wave's not going to be lighting up, so I'm going to have to remain here. Mid lane's also getting a pretty big wave, so I'm also just going to have to keep trying to get rid of this here. Gonna try to follow Vox. Rona's gonna try to split push. Don't think it's gonna work out, just because the enemy team does seem like they're in their base. Going to check Black Claw just to make sure they're not trying to seek that objective at the moment. They aren't. I am gonna set down some vision. Unfortunately, Box is trying to go for Black Claw, which again is not the right time. Just gonna try to set some vision. Tony here is coming. Do want to try to escape from that because Tony will do major damage at this point of the game. This point, I am just gonna retreat. I don't want to try to put on a fight, especially with no backup. We do have a minion wave coming bot lane. Fortunately, no one's there to protect it. I don't think I'm gonna have enough to be able to take it out. Another minion wave coming mid lane. Doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to do much about it. At this point, they are going to be taking Black Claw again. It does look like it's going to be a loss for us here. Again, I think a major problem was just my teammates going for the objectives in very non-appropriate times. Seemed like it was a major cause of this. I did do some misplays, um, but again, it felt like a major part of it was just not knowing when to go for these objectives. So we are going to be receiving a loss here. Fortunately, we weren't able to pull out a win. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Unfortunately, we weren't able to pull through. It does look like my teammates were going for the objectives in awkward times. But thank you guys for